At the shelter here, when someone comes here, all residents sign a contract, and that contract includes one thing that I like to point out. Every morning we have a praise and prayer, and that lasts about an hour. Every evening, Monday through Friday, we have a Bible study, and that lasts an hour. And then on weekends, we have the pastor's worship services. Now, all of these things are mandatory. Now, some people will come here and say, well, I'm not religious, or I don't, believe, or I'm atheist, or, it's mandatory. So I just like to make sure that there's no issues there.
I get people come to my door that are families with little kids. I have pregnant women. We got a 10-day-old baby here right now. She was on the street. She wasn't doing drugs and alcohol. She was just a pregnant woman with no money. And once they get pregnant, a lot of times the families say, you're out. And then I've got guys here who are making six figures a couple of years before they come here. And drastic things happen in their lives. They're educated, they're smart. They don't want to be on the street, but tragedy happens.
So this shelter is a miracle in and of itself, but the shelter is not the end point. This is not where we ask people to stop. This is a place that we facilitate the Word of God. I've always said that the Bible isn't true, it's the truth, which means that everything else in life gets compared to it to see whether it's true or false. And so, we're glad to facilitate people, bring them here, but ultimately we need them to be connected to the Word of God, which is the only path to Christ. It's the only way we know about God, and it's the ultimate guide to life. So without that, we're just a place for people to hang out.
Man, anybody that's been here has got so excited after they've been here and they've seen this. When you have a woman give a testimony, I want to praise Jesus that he made me homeless. Imagine that. I never heard that before. And she said, I was in jail off and on for 31 years, an alcoholic, and now I'm clean because I came here and I found Jesus and he cleaned me up, and now I'm going off clean. And I see her periodically and she's still clean.
Since I came here, the Lord has increased the food supply from just a few things to every single day, picking up truckloads of food from various vendors. Our freezers are full, the pantry is full. We feed everyone in the shelter, and we supply food to over 2,000 people in the outer neighborhood through our food pantry, and it's all by the grace of God.
Unity Bible Church was given some good endowments, and we've kind of been wondering what are we going to do with that money, and Hal kind of planted the seed amongst the leadership of Unity Bible Church. Well, we should buy a building, and we should have a shelter here, and it should be modeled after Sheltered by Jesus in Skowhegan, because Lewiston needs the same thing. I mean, really, what town doesn't? What town doesn't have homeless? And what town doesn't have people that need Jesus? We all need Jesus, right? There's a joy that comes from seeing a man that says, I've never prayed before, but can I pray tonight? And then they look at you and they say, so what do I do? And you just say, just talk to God from your heart. And then they talk to God from their heart, and it's like, wow, wow. It leaves you speechless, and it just gives you goosebumps, and just, you get teary-eyed and you go, wow, God is working in this place.